Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I've got some new subscribers, so thank you very much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a quick VR. I love doing VRs. This time I'm doing a VR to the lovely Brian, Mr. BCC, who did a video about the best advice you've ever been given. And of course you get loads of advice during your life. Be careful with very sharp scissors because you might cut your finger. Yeah, that happened. But the best advice that I was given was to look for the good in every single day. As some of you might know, I used to have an eating disorder. I was in therapy for a while. And my therapist set me the task of writing down every single day 5 good things of that day. And at first I was allowed to just observe good things. So, the sun was shining today. I saw, I watched a nice telly program, something passive. But later on I had to actually do something like actively to make my day a bit better. I was very depressed. I was in the midst of my eating disorder, so I was encouraged to actually do things that were good for me. So I made a right food choice today, or I don't know, I wanted to stay in bed all day, but I got up anyway and I went out, or something like that. But yeah, 5 things every day, and I kept that up for quite some time, even after I left therapy. And then as life got better and I felt a lot better in myself, I sort of forgot about that practice, but not really, because as some of you may know, I also run a website, a forum for people who suffer from eating disorders. It's in Dutch. I can leave a link down below if you're interested. I've been doing that for about, I think that's coming up for about 20 years now. So I've been a moderator there, sort of coach, keep the conversation going, giving little bits of advice. I've also run a self-help group, and I used to do talks in secondary schools, high schools, and especially at the self-help group and I still do it in the forum. I will tell people to look for the good thing every day, and maybe not 5, because 5 is quite difficult, but 3 is a nice number. And then I think it was 2 years ago that Arwen started, the professional joy seeker as we all know her. She started on Instagram. She started posting her 3 daily joys, and I thought, that's it, that's I want to get back into the practice for myself as well, to write things down and to really be aware every day, and to seek joy, to look for the good things every day. And I had it on a separate page in my diary, and I would write down the list. Sometimes I would post, I haven't done that in a while, post a picture, sometimes to do with the topic that I was writing about, sometimes just random, like a picture, and then my 3 daily joys for that day. I have started a bullet journal, and I've started that like 2 weeks ago, so it's quite new. And every day I start with writing 3 daily joys and then 3 dots so I can fill it out. And in my journal, I also always put a little box and put 3 daily joys and leave space so I can fill out my daily joys of that day. And what it does is it makes you aware. It helps you to reflect on the day, and even when you think you've had a really bad one, and you know you've got nothing good to say about that day, actually there is. And it's not to diminish your feelings, because you know sometimes you do feel like crap, and it's okay. And you know, it don't like pretend that that you don't, or put it in a box and not think about, you know, the bad stuff, because it is healthy to express the negative feelings that you're feeling, and talk to people about it, and you know, look for help if you need it, and reflect on your day. But it helps even in the darkest of days, or maybe especially in the darkest of days, to look for something positive, something that gave you just that little spark, and then maybe it turns out that your day wasn't as bad as you thought it was. And on good days, it's just really great to write down all the amazing things that happened to you that day. And yeah, then it's a really easy little list to fill out. So yeah, that was my advice, and I often share that with people. So yeah, I urge you to start the practice of writing down the good stuff of your day, and yeah, maybe join in with Arwen's 3 daily joys and post them on social media. Then I can see all your great pictures. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again very soon. Bye.